So many people needlessly suffer from anxiety due to lack of time or lack of information. They struggle with lack of time for self-care or lack of time to slow down and rest. And most importantly, they lack the time for therapy and treatment. Making time for therapy and making your mental health a priority shouldn't have to feel like a burden. Hi, I'm Dr. Sekandari, and my goal for today's lesson is to help you prioritize your mental health. If you were sick with the flu or broke your arm, you will call in sick or at least take the time out to visit a doctor and get checked out, right? Why then do we ignore our mental health and push off getting help until it's often too late? I get it. People are busy, and being anxious and depressed doesn't always feel as urgent as having a broken leg, so we can get away with putting it off. But what we don't realize is that the longer we put it off, the worse our symptoms become. Mental illness can actually cost us time, money, our jobs, and our relationships. We may not have the time or money to invest in our mental health, but not investing in our mental health can end up costing us even more money in terms of loss of productivity, low job performance, and lack of job promotions, which could impact us financially. But it also costs us more time due to confusion, brain fog, and lack of motivation and energy. But what if investing in your mental health and making it a priority actually made you more money? What if this investment led to you being more productive at work and led to job promotions? What if putting your mental health first improved your relationships and created more joy in your life? Would that be enough of a reason to make mental health a priority? The truth is, we're nothing without our mental health. We can have a lot of money and all the material good we want and still be miserable. How many celebrities have we heard of that committed suicide due to mental illness? I was so sad to hear about the actor and comedian Robin Williams because he brought so much joy to others through his comedy and movie roles. But he was so miserable. Chasing fame and money only brings temporary joy and happiness, but it's not lasting. What's lasting is feeling content and confident and at peace. We can only feel content and at peace by making our mental health a priority. When you're stressed and overwhelmed, just the thought of taking care of your mental health can seem like a paralyzing task. The good news is that just by making subtle changes to your lifestyle, it can do wonders for your overall well-being. You'll feel more present in your life, your sleep will improve, and so will your relationships. Given the stigma associated with mental illness, many would rather ignore their mental health or even avoid talking about taking care of their mental health in order to avoid being labeled or seen as weak. Another stigma or myth is that mental illness can last forever or people with mental illness can't function on a day-to-day basis. The fact is that the majority of people living with mental illness have highly functional and productive lives. Although some mental illnesses are not curable, the majority of mental illnesses are treatable. The stigma surrounding mental illness can stand in the way of people educating themselves about what mental health actually looks like. As a society, we're surrounded by so many people struggling with stress and overwhelm, so we assume that this is normal, or that high levels of stress and overwhelm is just part of the jobs we have or the environments we live in. But just because it's a societal norm doesn't mean it's a normal way to be. Our lifestyle is a direct reflection of our mental health. By making small tweaks to your lifestyle, such as improving your diet, getting some exercise, and getting enough sleep, you will improve your overall mental health. If you don't have time to do this on your own or need help getting started in the right direction, getting help from a trained mental health professional can make a world of difference. I have an awesome free PDF called The Top 5 Strategies for Great Mental Health to help you get started with making your mental health a priority. You can get this very useful guide by visiting drsekandaricourses.com/top5. Now comment below and let me know how you make time for yourself and how you will prioritize your mental health today. Until next time.